Mohamed Salah failed to score at Anfield in the Premier League for the first time this year as Liverpool were left frustrated by relegation-threatened Stoke. Jurgen Klopp's men were on top for the whole 90 minutes but could not break down their resilient opponents to take the 3 points. Here, Sportsmail run you through all the things you might have missed from the goalless stalemate at Anfield. Mo Salah fools everyone. With surprise miss when Mohamed Salah was sent clear on goal in the first half, it felt as if there was only one outcome. But to the surprise of everyone in Anfield, the Egyptian forward uncharacteristically got his finish all wrong, directing his dink wide of the post. By his standards it was a sitter. Salah has been so good in front of goal this season. Flash Score and Bet365 sent out a notification that he had scored before his shot had even gone wide of the post. NBC also had to correct their scoreline after assuming Salah had scored. It turns out he is human after all. Danny Ings comes under fire from fans. Danny Ings was the subject of criticism from Liverpool fans on Saturday after he endured a fairly quiet afternoon against Stoke. The injury-prone striker scored his first goal in 2.5 years in his last start in the Premier League, but failed to draw inspiration from that on Saturday. He did find the back of the net just before half-time against the Potters, but it was correctly ruled out for offside. Apart from that, Ings struggled for chances and was not a goal threat to Paul Lambert's men. Several Liverpool fans were furious at his display and took to Twitter to vent. One supporter compared him to Andy Carroll and Stuart Downing, while others claimed he is not good enough to play for the club. Where is VAR when you need it? Liverpool would have wished VAR was in use when their calls for a penalty were waved away late into the second half. Jurgen Klopp's men had dominated proceedings, but Saturday's affair had all the feelings of a post-Champions League game. It was always going to take something special or a stroke of luck to break the deadlock. Neither happened, but Liverpool will walk away feeling especially hard done by after they had a blatant penalty turned down. Eric Peters clearly handled the ball in the box to block Georginio Wijnaldum's cross, which also then deflected the ball away from Alberto Moreno, who was waiting to tap the ball in. The Liverpool fans and players went up in roar, but to no avail as Andre Mariner and his assistants let play continue. Had VAR been in use, Liverpool would most likely have been awarded a penalty. She said yes. Love was in the air at Anfield on Saturday afternoon after a couple got engaged before the match with Stoke. A Liverpool supporter got down on one knee and popped the question to his girlfriend just before kickoff. To his delight, she said yes, and the whole stand applauded to celebrate their engagement. Unfortunately for them, it was not a double celebration as Liverpool could not manage to break the resilience of Stoke to collect the 3 points. Paul Lambert still undefeated at Anfield. Paul Lambert continued his extraordinary undefeated record at Anfield on Saturday after Stoke managed to hold on for a vital point against Liverpool in their scrap for Premier League survival. They are still in a precarious position but will feel fortunate to leave Liverpool with something after Eric Peters had blatantly handled the ball in the area but no penalty was given. In 6 visits to Anfield, the Scottish boss has now won 3 times and drew 3. Just to confirm, he needs to come off. I think Paul Lambert got the message that Bruno Martins Indy had to come off after going down injured. In the second half, 2 Stoke physios were sent onto the pitch to treat the defender and soon realized his game was over. Eric Peters could also see his teammate would be unable to continue, and the 3 of them all simultaneously indicated he will have to be substituted in a hilarious clip. What was that, Jack Butland? Stoke goalkeeper Jack Butland had a decent game against his potential suitors Liverpool on Saturday but was left red-faced after one moment in the first half. Butland came out of his goal to pick up a loose ball but completely failed in his attempt to find a teammate with a simple pass, instead finding the advertising hoardings. It certainly will not help his chances of securing a big money move to Liverpool in the summer or his World Cup hopes.